Hey, what's up you guys, it's Caboose XBL bringing you another Injustice 2 video, and today what we're going to be talking about is the possibility that Blue Beetle and Captain Cold have been confirmed as playable characters in Injustice 2. Now, take everything that I'm saying here with a grain of salt. Nothing is official just yet. However, there's some very heavy speculation as to why these characters could be playable characters in Injustice 2. So let's just get right into it. I want to start off talking about Captain Cold. Now, if you guys watched the trailer for Injustice 2, you'll know that at the beginning of the trailer, there's a bunch of these quick flashes when it's showing the logos, when it's showing the DC logo and the WB Games logo and the NRS logo. There's these quick flashes. One of them is this holographic version of Aquaman's trident. One of them is a holographic version of Batman's cowl. And last but certainly not least is this gun in which you're seeing on screen right now. A lot of people have found their way to zooming into the text that's right next to the gun, and you can make out that it says Leonard Snart, Captain Cold. There's also some writing that's saying Central City. Of course, Captain Cold is a villain taking place in Central City, as he is a Flash villain. So, meaning that gun is indeed Captain Cold's gun. So a lot of people now are speculating that, NetherRealm wouldn't just put that in there for no reason. They could be subtly confirming that Captain Cold is a playable character in Injustice 2. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to jump the gun and say, oh, that doesn't really prove anything. Well, I have a little bit more evidence to support my theory here, and that is going towards the fact that Blue Beetle could be confirmed as well. So let's just get right into that. Last night, Ed Boon ran a poll asking people who they most want to see in Injustice 2. As you can see here on screen, amongst that list was Blue Beetle, Captain Cold, and Swamp Thing. You can see that I voted for Captain Cold there. Now, what I'm thinking, even though Blue Beetle won this poll, what I'm thinking is that all three of these characters are going to show up in Injustice 2. I know that my buddy J-Roar is a big Swamp Thing fan, so I wouldn't be surprised if Swamp Thing ends up in the game, because it's a character that a lot of people have wanted from Injustice 1. Captain Cold is a Flash villain. Ed Boon's favorite character is the Flash. He is a Flash fanatic. So for them to add a Flash villain, it's just almost a given. And you can clearly see here that with Blue Beetle winning the poll and then Ed Boon tweeting out after the poll ended saying, all right then, he's seemingly confirming that Blue Beetle is indeed going to be a playable character one way or another. Whether or not all three of those guys are going to be playable characters together in Injustice 2, we don't know officially, but I feel like one way or another, Blue Beetle is definitely going to be showing up in Injustice 2. And I think, him adding Captain Cold and him adding Swamp Thing to that little poll, I think all three of those guys are going to end up showing up in the game. They wouldn't just name drop these three random characters and then only choose one of them. They're name dropping these three guys because I think that all three of them are showing up in Injustice 2, and he wants to see which of those three characters are people most excited to see in Injustice 2. So that is my thoughts. That's what I think about the idea of Captain Cold and Blue Beetle being playable characters in Injustice 2, as well as maybe Swamp Thing. What do you guys think? Do you think that all of this confirms nothing, or do you think that it confirms everything? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm Caboose XBL. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter and like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment if you have an opinion. And subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.